Hey everyone, welcome back. Or if you're new here, hello, I'm Al. I go by Dapper Chef on Poshmark and eBay, and occasionally Depop's. So I went to Salvation Army today. I only had 10 minutes while I was doing an errand for work. So let's see what I got. So usually when I'm crunched on time, my first strategy I usually do is go to the new racks. And like this Salvation Army, they have all their racks in one section. And they have all their other stuff in carts. So you push all the carts out. So first thing in the new basket was this lot. It was like a little bag of baskets. It was all for $6.97. And to my surprise, they were Longenberger. Which, if you watch me, I don't usually sell a lot of hard goods as much. But Longenberg, I've sold a few in the past. This one, 2004, tree trimming, maybe, is the print name. If anyone sells a Longenberger, how do you look up the style name? So there's this guy, and it has a little insert in here. There's this one. This one just says 3418. Again, little circle one. Sadly, I wish I got these last week. These probably would have sold fast for Easter. And another one, big one. This was dated 1999. So designed in USA. Then in this part, this one I'm probably going to put it as like a Christmas sled kind of style. The red and green. And this one was from 1999 as well, I believe. Bam. And then this one of these had the little holly liner, which these I've sold by themselves. Usually get about $5 or $6, give or take. Some are more rare than others. This one doesn't have a handle though. This one's dated 1999 as well, I think. So I'm guessing this is the year it's made, and then they just handwrite their style numbers, maybe. Bam. And then last one, this was kind of a cool shape one. This one is from 2005. It has the liner and then the protectant, whatever that means, and then just the canvas lining. This I think would look cool as like a little a catch-all for stuff. So there's my quote-unquote out-of-the-box stuff than what I usually get. And the next guys is just all clothing and accessories. So this was 99 cents. Do forgive me, I'm going to take tags off as we go. This I think is one of those like either free gift with purchase maybe, but it's like a little floral Tory Burch little pouch. Little floral print, kind of springy. So it really doesn't say anywhere on Tory Burch, but typing this in it matches up with other stuff. It's from 0121. Feels like leather, so that's kind of why I picked it up. These I might keep for myself if they fit me the way I like them to. Just these nice gray, kind of heavyweight cotton fleece sweats, joggers, like nice charcoal color. This looks like a newer tag for them. These were $6.99, and it's Talentless, which is Scott Disick's line, which is related to the Kardashians. So I think this is the newer tag. The newer tag is kind of like tacked on and it's like raised. The old tag is just sometimes screen print, or it's kind of like how the Theory tag is. It's very small and just sewn in. So there's that guy. Next thing, this was $6.99. Originally it was individually priced, but they priced it as a set for me. The top is a 2XL, the bottoms are an XL, so I'll probably list these separate, but someone will want these. They're nice green color. Joggers, kind of like the nice weighted sweats. And the brand is Comfort, which is that trendy like Instagram brand. So Comfort without the second O. That's how I always remember it. Good days ahead. Some of these colorways are very sought after. I guess they do like limited drops. So good thing with these, you can always put in as like You can always run these as unisex. And I've seen a lot of people put these as like mental health because they do a lot of stuff for like anxiety. They claim these are good for anxiety since they're semi-weighted. I do have a couple pairs myself that I thrifted because I would not pay the price that they ask for these. But you know, someone's missing the colorway. They're kind of like a pine green color. And $3.99. This brand is good. This is kind of those obscure men's brands that if you start looking it up, you fall into some weird stuff. But they make a lot of like beachy, kind of like Palm Springs vibes. It's a little textured grid. I'm going to say it's like a short sleeve sweater. Size small, and the brand is Park and Ronin. I do really good with their swimwear, so I'll be curious to see how the normal shirts go. $6.99. These I got for a couple things. The style was kind of cool. They're like a mixed media. Patch pockets. Micro corduroy in the front. And then the ribbing in the center. And this is a first for me as far as pants for them. I've sold a dress and a hoodie. But it's Prairie Underground. Size extra small. These are organic cotton blend. So black, minimalist, gardening. A couple of those words you could use. Next guy, $6.99. This is a good Bolo brand. This brand always sells fast for me in menswear. Especially the jeans, even if they're skinny. So all I saw was the logo, which I knew what the logo was. It's a little cherub. The brand is PRPS Goods. PRPS Goods, which I forgot what it stands for. But they're these distressed, kind of like bootleg, maybe, or straight leg jean. With kind of the cool pockets, so the folded over pockets. Button fly, the buttons all have the branding on them. And what's nice about this pair is they actually have the style name, so I'm guessing these are a newer one. So they're the Demons, size 38, dark wash, size 30. Yeah, size 30. So the Demon PRPS. So maybe put this into your Bolo notebook if you've come across it. Like everything, comps are very style dependent. Next piece, $10.99. These are in the men's, but I know they're women's because the size is only a size 30, but these look big for being a men's 30. And the pockets are shallow, but they're these wide leg, light gray wash jeans, so baggy barrels. And they're 1 teaspoon, size 30. So 1 teaspoon, as you know, the style name is always usually written on the leather patch. These are the Jackson jeans. 100% cotton. Comps look really good on these, so I'll try them out. If not, I will trade those easily. Next guy, $4.99. This I'm probably just keeping for myself. I just like the print. It's just a nice little kind of faded, maybe like a faint marble acid wash, paint wash, little t-shirt. It's just a Pima cotton blend, and it's John Varvatos, which is the main. This is the main line, I think. I know he has different tiers, like John Varvatos Star, John Varvatos Star USA, John Varvatos. $4.99. This I knew what it was because I've sold this brand before. This is kind of like a, I want to say it's a good bolo, but it's very style dependent as well. They're not in business anymore. It's like this crinkle pleated, like ruche skirt. Nice olive green color. Very stretchy. Lagnan looky, artsy. And the brand is Babette, San Francisco. So Babette. Usually I see that red square. That's how it's my signage to know it's them. These are made in USA. They're size extra small. Polyester, microfiber. Some of their pieces I believe are rare. I have sold every piece of them I've sold. So that's kind of a good sign. Next guy, $4.99. I got these because more in style and kind of the brand. I know it's not as popular as it used to be, but like I said, worst case scenario, if I can't sell them quick enough, Buy Sell Trade will take them. These are 100% polyester. But I know I heard like animal print is back in again. They're kind of like I'm going to call these like a swirl tie-dye zebra trousers. And they are Ronnie Kobo, size extra small. So let me know what you guys think. Would you, with this pair, would you sell them yourself, or would you better off consigning these? I know I have taken Ronnie Kobo to sell consign before, and they did really well. So maybe we'll do like a milestone. If it doesn't sell within a month, we'll consign it. Next guy, $6.99. These I bought because they're kind of interesting. So they're like this kind of like, if you're familiar with the Miramar jeans, where they're like the faux denim sweatpants. That's what these kind of pants kind of gave me the vibe of. So they're black, pockets, like a wide leg, pull on, little semi-deep pockets, but I'm thinking they're women's, obviously. I want to say they're women's because what else? Or I think they're missing a drawstring or something. Or I feel a drawstring in there. But the brand has branding on here, so it's RUCHA. Rucha. You know, black on black. Maybe that the black on black label kind of made me think like Jenny Kane value. What did I say? Where did I see that? Yeah, they're size B, whatever that means. I'm guessing they're medium. But they're 100% cotton, handmade in China. They're the Dessau fleece jeans in black. So, let me know if you guys have heard of this brand. I did do a quick search on these. Some of their pants retail for like $200. Resale, I don't know because it's kind of obscure brand. When I type in Rocha, I get a lot of ruched. So we shall see from there. Next guy, $12.99. These I was gonna keep for myself. I just gotta try them on first. But these have been in my cart for a long time on their website. They're these baggy linen blend, kind of little wide leg trousers. New with tag, hence why I picked them up from Abercrombie. And these are kind of recent, I want to say, yeah. They're from 2021, which I did learn the other day. Usually you can find the date code on Abercrombie on their tag. So, not too bad. If I keep them, if I sell them, I could probably at least double my money. And last item, I might just keep for myself as well. This was $10.99, but I think this was one of the half-off ones. I have this same exact one in a white and cream color, but now it's like a blue color, which I'm thinking I might keep because this kind of goes with like Stitch. If you know Disney people, Disney Stitch is one of my favorite characters. So it's Outdoor Voices, little snap button fleece. And it's a wool blend, like I said. Yeah, 63% wool, 24% nylon, 13% polyester. Not that it matters. But, you know, this kind of gives me Stitch vibes or Eeyore. And that is everything I picked up. So what do we think? How good did I do for 10 minutes? I think I did decent. I know there's stuff. If I would had a little bit more time, I would have recessed and kind of looked harder or done more comps and quality control. Otherwise, that is everything I picked up for today. I'll see you guys later. Bye.